Hello and welcome back to Beach Bumbling. Today's day 4 of trying to chase down a sunrise, and lo and behold, here we go. Oh, wait a minute. No, we got a supermoon tonight, so that's the supermoon. It actually was raining this morning when I got up, so I didn't even make an attempt. We slept in till about 9 o'clock, and then we started the day. But today, anyway, we're heading off to Mahahual because the weather looked like it was going to be nice there. So we'll take you along with us. We'll show you what some things cost, and you can judge for yourself if you'd like to go here. So hop in and let's get going. So we finally got up and got on our way. We're headed to Mahahual now. You go down this road forever, it seems like. The population of Mahahual's, from what Google says anyways, 2,600-ish people. But they can take 4 cruise ships at Costa Maya, which is the cruise ship port beside it. So 4 cruise ships worth of people getting off can drastically change what that town experience could be like. Our experience was there was 1 cruise ship. We got there before they were there, so we kind of got the lay of the land and got to pick where we wanted to be before a lot of people were there. It's about 4.5 hours if you're coming from Cancun. It's about an hour and a half to come from Bacalar to Mahahual. So if you driving down this road, and it's the only road you can take to get there, you'll end up going right to go to Mahahual and left if you want to go to the Costa Maya. If you go left off this road looking for Mahahual, you've done something wrong. Okay, so that's where the cruise ships come in down there. Costa Maya. And we have arrived. You know you're there when you see the big Mahahual sign, and you want to take a right at the blue K sign.
There's the big sign.
Whoa! I'm gonna park here on the side street. Right next to the funky food. One thing we should mention is if you need a cab here in Mahahual, there's no shortage of them. Just flag something yellow down, tell them where you want to go. But do ask for the rate before you get in so you're not surprised when you get to your exit point. If you don't ask that rate up front, you're setting yourself up to get gouged when you do get out. So this is Mahahual. It's a beach town. It's kind of nice. We're just getting here. Looks like it rained quite a bit. This is going to be the first nice day we've had of weather since we've been here. And we had to leave Bacalar to come here to do it. So the weather's supposed to be nice in Bacalar the next 2 days. Hopefully that'll work itself out. Somewhere down the strip there's a place, the pool bar. That's kind of where Karen wants to hang out today, so that's what we're looking for. And yeah, there's lots of things to eat, lots of places to go around here, places to hang out at the beach, snorkel. They got a reef right off the coast. It's good. So we got there just as the vendors were setting up for the day. Right there you can see a cafe on the right. There's a pharmacy around here. You walk down the Malecon, you see lots of shopping, like food, activities you can do. You can rent trips, like snorkel trips and trips to ruins and things like that. And the vendors are getting kind of creative from time to time. They would make us chuckle, just trying to get our attention to go into the shops.
Excuse me, sir. You dropped something. Right over here.
I like that. That was a good one, man.
I need your money.
Oh wow, definitely later. Yeah. That's $20 for an hour.
I'm waiting for you guys. Proceed up. Let's go. Want to do snorkel?
I don't think so. No.
The weather is good to do snorkel. We do inside in the reef the snorkel. We don't do it outside. Outside is for diving.
We're not much into snorkeling, man. Appreciate it.
What are you finding?
What's that?
Or do? I have the Maya Rubens tour.
Oh, no, we're just gonna sit around and drink today.
Oh, yeah.
That's about it.
I have the Maya Rubens tour. Check it.
No, we're doing that tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
I got a rental car, so we've been doing a lot of stuff.
Oh, you have a car right here?
Yeah. Hey, there's a spot down this strip that has a pool bar.
Pool bar?
Is it down this way?
That way is like 4 blocks more.
Okay, that's what my wife's trying to do right now. No, I don't think so. Just today's a lazy day. We've been doing a lot of
Maybe
stuff.
tomorrow for fishing.
Yeah, maybe when we get up.
Oh, okay.
All right. What's your name?
Miguel.
Miguel? I'm Eric.
Eric, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
I kind of want to establish where we're going to be home base before all the cruise ship people infiltrate this and we get stuck back here by the road.
Well, we were walking up and down the Malecon trying to figure out where to stay, checking out things like art, which that bar is back at my house is pretty cool. But they have lots of things to do in this area. You can rent a kayak, the normal kind or see-through bottom kind. You can rent a bicycle. We saw people going on Segway tours. There's dive shops, so you can go on diving tours there if you want. Plenty of street vendors, like I said before. If you walk around these shops long enough, you're going to find something for everybody. I'm not entirely sure who's going to want this, but it's there if they happen to want it. Drink stands, snorkel tours. You can rent a golf cart, although I don't think you need to because it's not that long to walk end to end. Unless you have mobility issues, then by all means that might be an option. We ended up deciding to go to the Crazy Lobster for the day. We'd seen it on YouTube, and Tucker, the guy out front, he gave us kind of a pretty good deal to go there for the day. So that's what we decided to do. So come along and we'll show you what that looked like. We'll share the costs and tell you if we thought it was worth it or not.
You want us over?
Thank you. I love your shirt.
Oh, you do? You like the song?
I saw them in Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh.
Like 30 years ago,
Oh, yeah.
more or less.
That's
in
pretty
Jacksonville,
cool.
Florida.
Yeah.
Good concert.
Good show, yeah.
Very great.
All right.
What about here with the loungers?
You want where?
You like anywhere you want.
Anywhere you want. You can pick anywhere you want.
This is your place.
Okay.
We have to do what they say.
You know the drill.
Happy wife.
Happy life.
You're right.
Yeah. You good?
Yeah.
All right.
They had this thing there where you could pick out your iguana before you ate it for supper. So this is Kim picking out our iguana. I'm so kidding. This is just some guy that walks around. You can get your picture taken with the iguana. So she did. We ordered a couple drinks and then looked at the lunch menu to see what we want to get later. Karen, because she's awesome, volunteered to drive back to Bacalar. I'd been driving pretty much since we got the rental car. That or we've been taking cabs, but mostly me driving places. So it was nice to have a break. Thanks, babe. So she tapped out after the first round. So this is the view from our lounger. We're like 5 feet from the water, and that is some nice water. This is what we've been missing for the last 4 days on vacation here. This is a reason why you should come here. Check this out. I didn't get pictures of everything, but for lunch we had nachos, chicken taco, fish taco, steak taco, 3 steak quesadillas, a fish fillet. All that was $40. That also included a free round of drinks when we came in. We kind of negotiated that on the way in. And a tip, pay in pesos, you're going to get a better rate. You saved a significant amount of coin paying in pesos. Also, for all you beer drinkers, a tip for you, drink the Cornitas, the small ones. I know they look like a pain in the ass and they're small, but for every 1,000 milliliters, you save $1. The more you drink, the more you save. I knew math would come in handy later in life. From time to time, you're going to be asked to buy something from a beach vendor. Just be polite and say no thank you. If you don't want something, don't be rude to them. Trying to make a living. After we hung out there for a bit, we decided to go in for a swim and cool off. Then we went for another stroll down the Malecon. Got a little bit busier. We wanted to see what was going on. Right on the Malecon, opposite of the water, you'll find this place is kind of pool bar and a pool. Not sure what the cover charge or whatever it is to get in there though.
So there's a bank machine. No banco. How often have you ever seen one like right out in the open like that?
You'd have no way of knowing this, but I collect license plates, so we're off to find one from the area.
Hey, how much are the license plates?
I like that one, yeah.
This is the newest one. I mean, from this year.
How much do you want? Are you looking for again?
Usually 20.
20. How much pesos? We don't know.
400 pesos.
400.
Yeah, this is for the quality, because you can see the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
This is Quintana Roo, and these little signs are the different flags from the different cities into the state.
Okay.
For example, this is Cancun, Cozumel, Isla Mujeres,
Oh, okay.
are the different cities, the small cities into the state.
Save this stuff. Yep. Well,
I don't know. I'll think about it.
But how much? Tell me. If you say something wrong, we'll be friends.
We'll be around.
But you give me an offer. Say a number. Pick a number.
You have to, what about 15 US, whatever that works out to pesos?
Okay, give me
What's that
15
in
euros.
pesos?
300 pesos.
Fine
Yeah,
with
no.
it? Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you much.
That beer for sale.
Thank you.
You're
Have
welcome.
a
Thank
good day.
you.
Thank you.
Look at the fence here. Coconut.
If you're familiar with the channel Exploratory Glory, that's those guys right there. Didn't realize that at the time till I was editing this video, and the next video I'll tell you about a pretty remarkable coincidence with them. Stuff that we enjoyed on the Malecon here was all the benches have some art on them in some shape or form. I know I keep saying this about Mexico, but it's one of my things about Mexico is the art. Just in every place that you look, you'll find something. And we also came across this orb, which actually opened up later in the day into a bar, but I just didn't get a picture of it. Right around 2:30, we ended up walking down to the lighthouse. Ella and I were going to do some snorkeling. I'd read some reviews of Mahahual, and somebody said you could walk in off the beach at the lighthouse and there was decent snorkeling, so I thought I'd test out that theory today. We were only here for one afternoon, so I probably would have went out and got a snorkel tour to the reef, but our time was kind of limited, so we thought we'd chance it here. We entered the water in front of this lighthouse, just to the left of this pier. And quite honestly, we didn't see a whole lot of fish the whole time we were out there. Maybe 40 minutes or so, I think we were swimming out there. If you're not a great swimmer, it's fine because you can stand up whenever you want. It's pretty shallow. But if you're into snorkeling, I would definitely recommend that you take the tour out to the reef by boat. You're probably going to see a lot more interesting fish and a lot brighter colored fish. But this was free, and we had our snorkel gear with us, so it cost us nothing but our time. After snorkeling, we walked back down to the Crazy Lobster, had a couple drinks. So we spent the day here in Mahahual. I have no idea if you can hear me, it's kind of windy out here, but $1 beers at the beach. Mind you, they're like a miniature beer, they're in a full-size beer, whatever. So we get a bucket of beer for $5. Food's good here, tacos were good. Massages are $20 on the beach for an hour. Karen's getting one right now, I haven't had one yet. I'm not sure if I'll get one or not. The snorkeling was a bit disappointing right in front of the lighthouse here at Mahahual. We heard it was pretty good. I saw maybe, I don't know, 30 fish. Nothing major at all. Could have been just a bad day. Maybe I was just in the wrong spot. But the water colors are here are pretty amazing when the sun hits. Lots of places to eat, like I said before. It was a good day. I would definitely recommend you come here for a day. I don't think I'd spend much more than a day here. It wasn't too busy today. There was only one cruise ship here. So there's lots of places to sit, and restaurants weren't full or anything, but I understand they have up to 4 that can land at the same time, so that might get a bit sticky if you're coming in at that time. But no, I would definitely recommend Mahahual for a day. And I guess it's good use of your money. Like, it wasn't expensive as I thought it would be. So yeah. Karen and Kevin finished up their massages, so Al was up next. And then when he was done, I'd get a massage, so that was $80 for 4 massages. You can't beat that. We got into Mahahual about 10 in the morning, stayed all day till about 6 o'clock. On the way out, we stopped and took our picture at the Mahahual sign here, and then we headed back into Bacalar. We went back to the Casa, got cleaned up, had a drink, and then we took a cab out to get something to eat. I'll show you what that looked like. But I will say, with the sun shining towards Bacalar, that does mean tomorrow's probably going to be the first nice day we get, and I can't wait to show you the water. Tonight was a supermoon, so we went down to the dock to check out that before we went to get a cab. Told the cab driver we didn't want anything fancy to take us somewhere that locals would eat. He took us to Las Cuecas Bacalar, had a big menu. We had 3 tacos, basically 3 sandwiches, 2 beers, 2 Cuba Libres, 2 margaritas, and that total was 718 pesos. Although only 248 pesos of that bill was food related, the rest was drinks, so it's a pretty cheap place to eat. Food that we had was kind of meh though, so I wouldn't really rush back there. Regardless, we finished up here, we went back down to the Casa and just enjoyed each other's company on the deck for the rest of the night, shooting the shit and having some drinks. So that's going to be it for today's video. Tomorrow we're going to try for the 5th day in a row to catch a sunrise over the water. We're going to take off to Cocolitos, show you what that looks like, and there's a bunch of other stuff we're going to throw in there as well. So tune in, hope you liked it. Subscribe, leave a comment. We'll see you next time. Cheers.